All right, guys. Operation Expandables. This will be U.S. turn one. Germany or Junior is going to do his tomorrow morning. It's kind of late for him. We were going to work on it together, but I had to take my group out to dinner, so it wound up being late. So I'm just going to get U.S. done because it's pretty simple. I have 55 to spend. Um, I I have 51 now to spend. I took four off for tech. So I'm going to buy two aircraft carriers, two subs, and a transport, and that equals 51. Okay? 7, 16, 16, 6, and 6. All right? So I'm going to take these guys and move them up. Move them up over here because they're most likely going to go on this side anyway. All right, so basically everything's non-combat because I can't really do much. All right, so everything is on this side of the map. Since you moved your whole fleet up, really got me a little nervous. Um, I'm going to take my sub. All right, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3 down to P-57. Same with the destroyer, kind of a little cushion there. Um, the plane, the fighter, and I'm going to leave it where you can see it better here. Fighter and the two infantry will stay on the Philippines. On this side, all right, um, this plane or this tactical and this fighter with this fighter, these three are going to go to the other side. All right, and they're going to be over here waiting for the aircraft carriers. All right. Same with this fighter is going to be out there waiting for the aircraft carrier. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and just place what I was going to place over here anyway. So I'm going to put an aircraft carrier, since I'm on this side, an aircraft carrier. All right. Transport. Okay. And one sub will be on this side. The planes will go on the carriers. So one will have two fighters, and one will have one fighter. Why did it get on there? Okay, gotta move the aircraft carrier over a little bit. Kind of weird on how these will sit. One tactical will sit there, and one fighter will sit there. All right. So that's it on this side. This sub is actually going to be going to the other side. So, all right. So this fleet is moving back. Okay. One's moving back. Transport's moving back. All right. This fighter's going on the carrier. This fighter's going on the carrier. All right. Honolulu's going to just have two guys on it. All right. And on this side, the bomber. He'll just stay there for now. All right. The mech is going to go 1, 2 is going to rail down to Central America. Okay. So on this side, it'd be infantry and artillery. Then, all right. And let's see what I got on this side, if I can move anything over. This side I got an artillery, tank, couple mechs. I'm going to take two mechs. I'm going to take two mechs and bring them to the other side. So that'll leave me an infantry and then two infantry. That way you can see them better. All right. I'm going to take these two mechs, put them to the other side. All right. They'll be there. And of course, I'll have the two AAs. That's pretty much it. This sub will go down over here with the fleet. Okay. So I'll have two cruisers, two destroyers. Sorry, guys. Two cruisers. All right. All right. So for deposition, actually, I don't gain anything. I collect 55 for next turn. So I stay the same. All right. So I have 55. Because on the tracker, I'm 55. But NOs, I don't have anything yet. So I'm not at war. All right. So I have 55 next turn. Deposition of troops. All right. In C zone, whatever it is, I got 21. I have two aircraft carriers with 3 fighters and 1 tactical. I got 1 sub, 1 cruiser, 2 transports. In Washington, I have a tank, a mech, 2 infantry and artillery, and 2 AA. Okay. And we'll head to the other side. All right, Philippines. I have a fighter. You know what? What the heck? I'll leave the fighter there. Go to invade. It won't be as easy. And then bring some planes with it. It'll probably wipe me out. But it'll be interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fighter and I'm going to put the fighter on Guam. So fighter will be on Guam. 2 infantry will be in the Philippines. All right, P-57, I have a sub and a destroyer. In Hawaii, I've got 2 infantry. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get back that way. All right, two infantry in Hawaii. All right, in C Zone 7, P7, I have 2 transports, 1 aircraft carrier with 2 fighters, 1 battleship, 2 subs, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers. In the United States, Western, I have 2 mechs, an artillery, 2 infantry, 2 AA, and a bomber. And I'm actually going to take the bomber and I'm going to put it on the other side. I'm going to put it in Washington. So I'll leave that over there. It'll be on this side, on the eastern United States. Okay. All right, and then I have a attack in Central America, or transport. I mean, a mech in Central America. So that's basically it. Okay. So and then John will be doing his tomorrow morning. So all right, later, guys.